Well, they contacted us, but I didn't feel ready. There was something inside, and even the thought of it made me nervous.
Oh, sweet, gentle breeze, you remind.
In a world drowning in synthetic noise and manufactured stars, one voice has shattered the silence. She is the British phenomenon that the American music industry never saw coming. They call her the angelic voice. And as 2025 unfolds, the world is witnessing a miracle that defies the laws of time. This is not just a performance, it is a revolution of the soul. This is the haunting, unstoppable ascent of Lucy Thomas. In an era where the music industry has become a factory of manufactured noise and synthetic souls, a silent revolution is rising from the mist of mediocrity. This is not a rebellion of loud instruments or neon lights, but a seismic shift led by a voice that feels like a forgotten miracle. Lucy Thomas is not merely a singer, she is a crystalline disruption to the modern chaos. While Hollywood searches for the next shock value icon, this young British phenomenon has captured the American heart by offering the one thing money cannot buy: pure, unadulterated grace. Her ascent is a haunting reminder that in a world of screaming headlines, the most powerful force is often the one that speaks in a whisper of perfection. America isn't just watching. They are witnessing the return of the soul to a soulless industry, a movement that prioritizes the sacred resonance of the human spirit over the hollow echoes of digital marketing trends. When the first notes of Lucy Thomas strike the American airwaves, the immediate reaction is a paralyzing sense of disbelief. The auditory experience creates a profound cognitive dissonance. The eyes see a youthful face, but the ears hear an ancient, masterful soul. This is the Thomas paradox, a vocal maturity so dense and controlled that it seems to defy the laws of biological time. She possesses a technical precision that usually requires a lifetime of heartbreak and stage-worn experience. Her breath control is not just a skill, it is an architectural marvel that builds cathedrals of sound in the listener's mind. For the U.S. audience, tired of the auto-tuned puppets of the pop charts, Lucy represents a terrifyingly beautiful authenticity. She is the ageless songbird who arrived without a warning, proving that true genius does not wait for permission from time or the gatekeepers of the traditional music industry. Lucy's path to the summit of global recognition was not paved with the usual bricks of controversy or aggressive corporate stunts. Her fame is the result of a slow-burn supernatural phenomenon known as secondary virality. This is a rare digital ghost story where content spreads not because an algorithm forced it, but because the human heart demanded it be shared. Each view, from a New York penthouse to a California suburb, is a testament to an emotional impact so deep that it compels the viewer to act as a messenger. This organic wildfire has created a fortress of stability around her, insulating her from the toxic cycles of cancel culture and instant fame fatigue. She has bypassed the traditional gatekeepers of the American media, reaching directly into the homes of millions who were starving for a melody that felt real, creating a loyal legion of followers that no marketing budget could ever hope to purchase. Perhaps the most compelling part of her story is the impact she is making far beyond her native UK. The largest surge in interest, engagement, and viewership is coming from the highly competitive and often impermeable American market. This is an anomaly. The crossover classical genre rarely penetrates the young American demographic without heavy support from mainstream radio or massive label backing. Analysts suggest that Lucy Thomas's success in the US is a barometer of audience fatigue. Listeners are exhausted by the constant stream of overproduced, algorithmically optimized pop music. They are searching for authenticity, clarity, and genuine tranquility, and they are finding it in her voice. She has become an unofficial therapist for a stressed nation, her voice acting as a bridge between the frantic present and a more tranquil, melodic past that many Americans feared was lost forever. As we stand on the precipice of 2025, the narrative of the hidden gem has evaporated, replaced by the heavy reality of a global icon. Lucy Thomas now wears a heavenly crown that carries an immense, invisible weight. She is no longer just a viral sensation. She is a standard bearer for an entire genre. With this level of visibility comes a terrifying scrutiny that American audiences are known for. Every intake of breath and every stylistic choice is now analyzed by millions of amateur critics and professional scouts alike. The challenge she faces is the expectation trap, the demand from a global audience that she remains frozen in a state of ethereal perfection, even as she navigates the complexities of adulthood. The world is watching her every move, waiting to see if the girl with the angelic voice can survive the transition into a legendary woman without losing the spark that first ignited the world. In the shadows of her success, a battle for artistic purity is being waged. The music industry is a machine designed to grind uniqueness into a sellable paste, yet Lucy stands as a defiant monument to individuality. Her performances are masterclasses in restraint, a quality that is virtually extinct in the high-energy, look-at-me ecosystem of modern entertainment. She does not rely on visual spectacles, pyrotechnics, or provocative fashion to hold an audience's attention. She relies on the architecture of the song itself. This commitment to the craft over the celebrity has earned her a level of respect in the US that is usually reserved for the legends of the Golden Age. She is a reminder that the most durable structures are not the loudest ones, but the ones built on a foundation of genuine talent and unshakable integrity, proving that a single voice can stand taller than 1,000 synthesizers. Behind the scenes, the giants of the music industry are no longer just listening, they are hunting. As 2024 drew to a close, the subtle tremors of major label interest became impossible to ignore. We have seen a strategic tightening of her brand, professional-grade production shifts, and placements in the world's most elite playlists. This is the silent phase of industry recruitment, where the powers that be observe the stability of an artist's fan base before launching a massive global campaign. For Lucy, this means the eyes of the corporate world are fixed upon her, calculating her value in a marketplace desperate for a new queen of crossover. The tension is palpable as fans wonder if a major contract will amplify her gift or dilute the magic that made her special. She is the prize in a high-stakes game of artistic chess, and her next move will determine the shape of her legacy. The inevitable passage of time presents the most fascinating narrative arc in Lucy's journey, the evolution of her instrument. A voice is a living thing, and as Lucy matures, her angelic frequency is shifting into something deeper and more resonant. This natural progression is a source of both excitement and anxiety for her American followers. Historically, child prodigies struggle when their novelty fades, but Lucy is different. Her appeal was never based on the gimmick of being young. It was based on the quality of being exceptional. As her voice grows in power and complexity, she is proving that she is not a fleeting moment in time, but a permanent fixture in the musical firmament. She is successfully navigating the treacherous waters of growth, showing the world that her talent is not a seasonal bloom, but a perennial force that only grows more beautiful with the changing of the years. In the United States, Lucy Thomas has become more than a singer. She has become a sanctuary. In a society fractured by division and deafened by the roar of the digital age, her music offers a rare neutral ground where the only requirement is to listen and feel. Her performances provide a sense of auditory healing that resonates deeply with the American psyche's current need for stability. When she sings, the frantic pace of the 21st century seems to pause, allowing for a moment of collective reflection. This is her secret weapon in the U.S. market. She provides an emotional service that no other artist can replicate. She is the antidote to the anxiety pop era, offering a return to the melodic structures that provide comfort and catharsis. To her American fans, she is the calm in the center of the storm, a voice that promises that beauty and peace are still attainable. As the calendar turns to 2025, the story of Lucy Thomas reaches its most critical juncture. This is the year of preservation versus expansion. The world is waiting with bated breath to see if she will be pushed into the mainstream spotlight or if she will continue to curate her own unique path. The stakes could not be higher. She is the guardian of a rare flame, and the wind of global fame is blowing hard. Her future success hinges on the impossible balance of staying the same while becoming something new. If she succeeds, she will not just be a star, she will be the blueprint for a new generation of artists who choose substance over surface. The American audience remains transfixed, refusing to look away, as this young woman from Wigan prepares to cement her place in history as the voice that saved music from itself. The stage is set, the lights are dimmed, and the world is listening.